Hello and welcome to Barycz by PBolek29. Now this map was released this very day, so that it is Tuesday the 6th of February 2024, which is the very release date of this particular map. Why have I done that? I've done that because it means I can't possibly have already seen this. No, not unless I knew the map maker, and I don't. I'm English and the map maker, I believe, is Polish by the sound of the name and also the interest in the area and the knowledge of the area. So yeah, I'm a million miles away from that. I wanted to do the ultimate extreme challenge. Now I've literally already I've done my old way of starting, where you give yourself a chance, you give yourself a generator, and this is no generator. Now I'm hoping that this doesn't quite go like Dutch Polder, where it sort of went into the realms of fantasy very quickly. I've never seen anything go like that has done ever, period. That was just like a thing of dreams that just doesn't happen. So the rules, yeah, start straight away. In the true nature of start from scratch, I do try to acknowledge the balance of start from scratch. Not, we've all seen the sensationalism of like, oh, I haven't got any money, but then they've already bought the patch of land and they've got a chainsaw and they've got a vehicle. We've all done that. I've done it myself where I've got no cash. I've given it all away and I've got to do contracts. We've all seen that too. We've also seen like minus 2 million. I've done that myself. They're tough. They are, but they've all been done before. And I thought, well, start from scratch isn't really about that. It's a game of balance, and it is an extreme challenge. And I thought, what would make an extreme challenge with the spirit of the game? So I thought, well, for stars, you'd have to start straight away. There's no safety net. And I thought, if there was no safety net, then obviously it means all of the settings have got to remain on start from scratch. Not even the dirt on, and not that it makes much difference really, on slow. It doesn't make any difference. I've got to be honest, which is why I'd usually allow that. But we'll leave it, and also the fuel we'll leave on going quickly. In the spirit of start from scratch, everything is on, and we will not allow loans. So the loan has got to be repaid straight away, because that would mean that we'd got to, we could have loans if we'd got a loan. So that's going to get repaid straight away. If there's nothing in the sales, it's tough. You've got to buy a mod tractor and you've got to make a start straight away. There is no faffing around. There is no generators, no safety net. It's just you versus the map. You're allowed, obviously, to see the winter out if you want, but there is no generator, so that's completely and utterly up to you. If there's no field for you to harvest in the month of August when we're going to go in, then it's tough. You just got to, do what you got to do. So that is it. And I think that covers a start from scratch that I would call extreme, because there is no safety net. It's you versus the map and the mods. The other thing I wish to say is no silly mods, and I'll validate that. There are quite a few mods that are really quite extreme. Ones where you can put in a ton of seeds and it'll give you 72 tons of seeds back. Yeah, well, that's like, it's just too unbelievable. Don't mind mods that increase things a little bit, or that they're lossless or things like that. That's okay. That's semi-realistic or realistic. Yeah, there's quite a few mods now that do a pig food as a waste product. Would be, and that going back to my childhood, is quite believable. So yes, I wanted to take you in with me and not actually go in. So I'm taking you in with me right now, which means you'll get this. We need to do the character creation screen, which if you're not seeing it, then it's not original. I'm going to slow time down to 0.5 straight away. There will be a bit of juddering because it's the first time on the map. So then, first thing is, let's go to the screen that tells no lies. No, this is, I don't know how anyone could change this as well, because this is a feed on the game. So, right, settings. Yeah, we don't want that on. It is on hard economy. We're going to leave everything alone, apart from, yeah, repair costs. Oh, no, let's not turn it up. Yeah, you could say that was an ultimate challenge, but it's one step too far, really. You've got, again, it's about balance. I do think it's what I keep saying, but also it has got to be an extreme sort of thing. We're going to save the game too, but not until I've done the course-based settings that I usually forget. Yeah, so save the game as a baseline. If anything went wrong on the first session, you can at least roll it back to this point. Right, it looks a beautiful map. The colours seem a little bit muted, which sometimes happens on Polish maps, really, and I don't know why it does. Yeah, it seems very sort of greyish. I mean, I know the buildings and that, it's dogs barking and everything. Let's just get past that. We don't want to be barked at. I do love the sounds though, very authentic. So then, I like the look of this. Wow, it's bigger than I thought actually. Yeah, in the true Polish strip type fields, although there are also, as we can see, ones that are completely different. Right, so then first thing I always do is you've got to plan your campaign. So the shop is there in the centre. So that I like to be close to that, if I'm being totally truthful. That dog is annoying. Right, so let's have a poke around at field prices. Oh, and also show the fact that I haven't got any, and I've not got any, there's no blue writing on any of those fields. We don't own anything already. Oh, it's not cheap then. Oh, you can't have that one. No, perhaps that's for future expansion, that one. Yeah, I'm poking around because sometimes you can find something that seems better value than everything else. There's a bit of lag with it, like it's not able to turn quickly into things. Well, it is a first day release, so I'm not expecting miracles. Yeah, I do this because sometimes fields that are surprisingly different. Wow, the price, I've got to be honest, for a Polish map, these are expensive prices. Although actually that is a big field, 1.0. For such a little field, it is a big field. So this is a bigger map than I actually thought it was, even though they are still strip fields. Wow, 422,000. Wow. Well, so far I haven't found anything that actually strikes me as... Also, the land seems... Oh, well, that's the highest one I've actually seen to date. Right, okay. Dog, will you stop barking? The answer to that question is no, it won't, because it's programmed to bark when we all pass. Oh, so 38, which is well beyond our ability once we've repaid the loan. 163, 57. That seems the best value I've seen so far, although, I don't know, it's just a different shape. It looks, it's because it's not very, not very long. It still was about 1 hectare, so not terribly fantastic, really. Now that does seem... Yeah, but it is much smaller than 43. If you couldn't find anything else, it would be a base, if nothing else. I'm being thorough, because, you shouldn't really rush one of these type of things. Now that does seem, actually, both a good and slightly... It's almost 1 again, but it's only 57,000, so that does seem a little bit different. Yeah, it does actually. 33 seems, and it also got 32 next to it, which is good. Plus that one, which is also very good. It's a lot higher, but then, we can see. So far, something about 33 speaks to me and says, I'm the best for the best value. These should all be, quite expensive. Yeah. did I do? I don't think I did. 51, not quite a full. Yeah, there doesn't seem any as well that I could go into and have as a bit of a farmyard as well as. Now that is about the same as 33. That was also, but then that's got a better bonus, 57,000. 32 for half. And terrible. 16,000. You could use that as a base of operations. They've got two very small fields there, but they are awful as well. And there's nothing that I can see around it that would. So yeah, being as we're allowed to see these beautiful bonuses, to be honest, I think 33 is the one that speaks to me as the one we're going to buy. Yep, bonus included. Right. So then now we need to get rid of the loan. Which is going to leave us less than 300 because we just bought the fields. So that's all we've got to play around with. Now then, let's look at the sales and see if there's any saving graces in the sales this morning. And the answer to that question is absolutely not. No, there's no tractor. Now there is that, but well, it is a cracking price, but there are some actual Polish ones that I would feature in this that are very much more reasonable than that. So yeah, we'll be saying no to that. Being as we've got to go for a tractor, there's only one that comes to mind that is the best value in a situation like this where you've got to go with, and I often go for this. What you might say is a boring, but it's a good all-rounder. I don't think there's anything that can touch the Agrostar, the Deutz, which is also a European brand too, so we'll go for... I don't seem to be able to... Yeah, I seem to put a front loader on it. We're going to go for the Cower. Beacon light, we'll stick one on, and we do want the tyre stand, because that is totally free. We'll go for the standard wheels to begin with. 30,000. Indeed, yes. We do need a tractor, definitely. Alright, so then we're also going to need a trailer no matter what happens. So that is number 2, and we're going to go for that. And I am going to go with... I'm going to go silver, because that is what I wanted to do on the Ultimate Extreme series on Dutch Polder. So this is the Ultimate Extreme series, because I like silver, basically. Yeah, right, so then let's go down to the shop. It does look, yeah, we don't... Oh, the shop is the fields. Okay, right, well, that's different. Is it supposed to be like that? It just gets dropped off here? There's no actual... Wow, well that is a bit of a departure from the norm. Indeed it is. Right, okay then, so we need to be oh, we have carrots in ours. And they are growing, so right. Right, we are now working. So this is a bit different now. We're going to grab a few bits and bobs while we're down here, and we could fertilise and lime and all that type of stuff. Yeah, there's nothing in the sales out. Well, yeah, there is. In a way, we could do what I did last time. If we're going to buy a sprayer, we could buy... Yeah, well, no, it can't lime, but that we can... Yeah, we can sort of do that later. I'm going to buy this very good value. I mean, you could go for the termite, but yeah, that's a little bit extreme. Yeah, I'd like a little bit bigger. We're going to buy the Slezzer. Yeah. And decals. No, we're going to keep it exactly as now. It has got big wheels, strangely enough. We are going to buy it this time. Yes. And we're going to buy 2 pallets of... That is at the beginning. One of herbicide. and 1 of liquid fertilizer. And now we need to buy a front loader, and we're going to go for the AGM. Yeah, we want to go Hauer, and we want to go silver. Yeah, I'm happy to keep it like that. I bought the green one though, haven't I, actually? Yeah, I have. I wanted it to be silver, and I've done it green, so yeah, we'll stick to green. Load of tools. Let's go for the same AGM. Actual pack, which we've just gone past. I will go for red. It's nice to see it, that's all I'm saying. And we want the weight, otherwise it's pretty useless without a weight. Seriously. And we want the Keeler modding. Pass through with work lights and with the catch hook. And we will do silver this time, doesn't really matter. That's a different silver than the one I actually chose last time. Actually, yeah, we're going to go for true chrome. Fantastic. Anything else that we need straight away? Yes, if we are in the middle of nowhere, we need a repair point, really, definitely. And I'm going to go for my favourite one because it still doesn't break the bank. And we're also going to go for a portable hose with a tank. Right, so then let's do what we can. One thing we can carry is you. Right, okay then. Stick this on. Fantastic, let's let you go. And let's get equipped and stick everything on this. Right, Keeler modding, that's the way that we need to be. Well, I've got to be honest, that is quite novel. I've never seen a thing where the shop is not a shop. But then obviously it does sort of make sense that it could be like that. Yeah, there is. It's like the colours are sort of slightly muted. Even I think it's barley. It looks muted and more washed out. It's canola actually. Oh, it's definitely washed out then, because canola does not look that colour normally. It's got a more yellowy. Let's have a bit of a difficulty getting the AGM on. And sometimes releasing too. Right, we've also knocked that over, so we need to do the spinny around trick. It's not got the best of turning circles, but you can't have everything. Now you've got to actually aim for the pallet on these. I might actually get the Slezzer as well. Nope, nope, it's been good to me. Stick this on. We'll stick them at opposing ends, because that's not a bad way to, like, have them, yeah, so to separate them. Let's put the Slezzer itself on. Yeah, we're not liming because it's not realistic to be liming, really, not with any kind of crop, because you'd burn the leaves, which then is going to stop photosynthesis and it's going to cause a world of hurts to your crop. So, ooh, okay, that is going to get that. That's great. It's an angle. We do also want to stick this so that you can grab it with that nice neat trick that Giants have allowed, where you can get things from the side. I do really like that. It's just as long as we can let's just strap it, because it seems a little bit, yeah. We're going to buy as we need, which is why I've been so tight, literally, that all we've got is what we need. You've got to go for the pallet, as I said originally. Right, oh, no, you were going to separate these, now you're not. Now then, I know this is going to happen to this one. It's going to play with the weight if I have that on the back. Yeah, it's when I attach with the our means of transportation, it is going to have a bit of fun. So we'll stick that on the front whilst we take that little one. Yeah, let's use the straps in the mode that it's supposed to be rather than fantastic and fantastic. Solid, both got strap supports. Well, would I expect anything else from the Yarsha? But well, I mean, yeah, it's a cracking modder. There's no denying that. Right, so then now then, is there a where is the way? It really is straight up and to the right. Up this main road, if you can call that a main road. Right, it's a bit of a bank. Really? Right, now we're gonna look. I'm not gonna sort of sneak up. Take you up with me. So the only thing we're really going to be doing is fertilising. Now the carrots you're allowed to roll over, so we're actually quite fortunate that I'm not going to be damaging them and I can roll over them. So yeah, it's quite lucky that we've got that. I don't know if there's any weeds, but we shall see when we get there. So we're going to be taking a left. Yeah, leasing is allowed. It's the one... Oh, it's a bit strange. Yeah, it's the one thing I'm going to say that it's not a safety net because it's allowed. Yeah, as in like, you know, but yeah, I'm going to allow that. I'm not going to be too extreme. I want to be balanced, not... Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. It is a lot further out than you think. Which is the most unlike me because I usually like to go right next to the shop, but it's, I don't know, there was something that said it seemed to be the best value, slightly better than other things, so there's no room, yeah, not really much headland for us to be protected with, so yeah, 32, I think you know what carrots look like, that must be 32, so this must be us the next field up. 33. Yeah, there is no protection at all. Just make sure that I am right about the... Oh, I'm not. That damaged that. It literally killed a bit. Right, okay. So in that case, we need narrows. Now the Slezzer, I'm going to have to employ a worker. Because the Slezzer will get damaged if I do it. This is a bit... It is a bit actually, because how on earth am I supposed to get the Slezzer off? Right, well, no, we can leave those strapped. We do need... You sort of do have to... Oh, it's let me do it this time. Alright, we need to do care wheels, which you can do. Fantastic, let's strap that back on. It's done something strange to the loader. course it has. I was a bit lucky, it was. Right, so I think we need to sort of... This is going to be challenging. Yeah, apologies. I don't think there's any way that I could actually get onto this without... I've got narrows on. It's the weight, though, that would be a little bit of a pain. Right, we're going to go straight into a time lapse because, yeah, we're going to need to... we say we're going to have to do a worker, which I will do a courseplay one, but, yeah, let's refill it because we do indeed want... Oh, we don't want herbicide owl. Ooh, okay. It's a bit naughty. See if we can get the rest. I'll stick that. I didn't realise it was going to... I would have thought it would have said you can't. So they've actually changed that. You didn't used to be able to get into someone else's field. Now you can. Right, while that's filling, let's create a folder. 33. And let's create the job. Field position. 33 and 1 headland. And save that. What is it? Size 13.5, I believe. I think this is a bit strange actually. Yeah, now that yeah, they're probably going to be in the way. Let's just try that first and go. Not sure if it's going to like. Right, anyway, let's say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Do this frequently. I do a time lapse and then I come out of it because I like think, well, there is stuff we can do. There is. We really need to be looking. Is there something like a production slab that's sort of close by, or another cheap? Now, didn't we say 43 was? It's 57,000 for a, yeah. I can't see any production slabs per se other than the actual shop, which you can't buy. Yeah, that one field is a no-no. That is 15,000. Let's go have a quick look at the... so there is a sort of a shop menu right here. So then, where was that little field? It was straight in front of us. 89 over there. That's the next one down from this. So this one here is flat and a bit off the beaten track though. There's not a real entry point that you could get to get into it. Sort of you could across here, I suppose. Oh no, it's someone's actual garden. Really? So not truthfully could do that. It's a bit of a babbling brook. And there's a bit of a forest over there going on. So I'm not sure how much is 90. It's going to be dear, obviously. 15,000 versus 10,000. And what has it got in it so far? It's growing. Oh, yeah, it needs ploughing. And it is sugar beet? I think it is. It looks like sugar beet to me. In fact, we could actually just roll over it and see. So we would harvest this and then have this as the farmyard. It is indeed sugar beets, and we are going to buy it. So this is going to be the farmyard, really, where we store all of our goods, maybe, or it might be a second field. Yeah, really is what I'm going to say. Let's go and see how Andy's doing. I thought no, I hadn't. It's a fair-sized field. Yeah, now a little bit trepidation on the mod that I was thinking about buying for this, so we might lease it for the fact that, yeah, I think it's potato technology. I always keep thinking it's sugar beet for some reason or another. I was thinking of the bulwer, but it's potatoes and the new crops, so it would do for the new crops. I couldn't get it to work. So what is there that does vegetable technology? Is this only the giant stuff now? Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do that start off as something else. So let's have a look at beet technology. Has anybody done that yet? You've got the little things. Yeah, I suppose there is that. I couldn't get that to work though. Whereas that does work. And I've used that quite a bit. And the thing that is quite amazing about this is I didn't realise this, but it actually also home tops. I didn't realise that until the very last time I used it. I was gobsmacked. I thought, what? This home? So we could just buy that for... Yeah, we could actually. It is true. Ah, there's the 3-metre one. I was looking for that. Does potatoes as well. That's nice. But yeah, this is the one I'm thinking we're going to go for that. But there's no vegetable one, so I think we'd have to go for something like the bulwer. There's one more. So one more run along the side. So we can't really look, can we? Yeah, we may rob a bit of this end of the field as the farmyard up this end. I can't see a way to avoid it really, but we're not going to ruin that straight away. We've got no silo, no storage at all. We are going to need now then, this is where we're going to need to employ a trick, because you're not going to say it. Right, so then, I think we need to do the set destination and tell you to go on the track. I'm not sure. Yeah, look, where the second it stopped, it wrecked the carrots. Got no choice. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it is. So then, we need to... You can't see, can you? Well, you can look though. I've got to be honest, with the width of that, I can't see that... Oh, you did it. Well, you've not actually scanned the fields, have you? Precision farming? No, I haven't. My bad. Okay, we shall have one delivered. Good start, Mr. Smith. Good start. Yeah, well, this is really what it's all about. It's not about, no safety net. Mistakes will happen. Leasing. We will lease you, yes. And then we will reset you, yes. Because I don't want to make a habit of that, but it is like in the session itself. So we are allowed to go over the fields. We have got care wheels on. It's just the Slezzer isn't, which even though it has, you can see it's got narrow wheels, but the game does not register them as narrow wheels, so rather unfortunate. I'm not sure this is actually going to make any difference. intense concentration going on. Yeah, I don't want to miss anything, so... Wait a minute, dude, is that... Oh no, it is stood. Is it? Is it a field? I think it just says that. Ah, there's the edge of the map. Right. So you could know, but you'd have to go through your entire field to get to it, so not really the bestest of the things, really. Now then, does this now say... Oh, ooh. So half of the field. Ew. What? Oh, it doesn't. It's not taken effect at all. It's wasted the herbicide. Yeah, it has, and it's not done it because we didn't scan the field before, did it? Right, we need to shift the trailer out of the way, which we should have guessed, really. Yeah, we should have done. Should have known that it would have done that. Should have taken steps. Didn't. So let's try that again, shall we? And hope that we've got enough to do it, because it will make a big, big difference. Right, let's shift the trailer first so that doesn't happen again. Ask one of the shop's representatives to come and fetch the that in the interim. There you go. Fantastic. And how much have we got left? Yeah, we will. I think we'll probably... Let's just top up. I'm not risking it. No, don't. Yeah, gently does it. Gently, gently. Smash it. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Smashing. Right, so then we have our base of operations down the bottom end. We have got this. Say we will lease the bulwark. I'm going to cut in when that has finished its job. Yeah, I'm not going to expect you to sit around and listen to me waffling for 10 minutes, or to sit in that and actually watch that, I suppose. No, it's really not terribly interesting. Although, I suppose that it is what it is, isn't it, really? It is Farm Simulator. So let's actually follow Elizabeth. Yeah, so I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, smashing. That's done. Not without pain, but yeah, it is what it is. There really isn't much we can actually do about that. So yeah, it's really is quite bad, but it is what it is. So we're going to need cow wheels to actually harvest our crop. Really, it's also going to be stuck on the ground. Now, if I remember right, the ground lifted one is still not able to do. Yeah, there's one mod that I've always wanted to use, and that's the screw conveyor. Is it? I think it is by Piesel. I think so. So is it in belt systems? I think it is. But it escaped my notice for a long time that it actually says it doesn't do. It doesn't do like, yeah, it does corn typically, but it doesn't actually do what we need it to do. Now these ones do, but they're not floor pickups. So yeah, I mean they are very good value. I've used them a lot of times. I think the only one that really ticks all boxes is, well, we could go for fluffy mods, which is very expensive, or we could go for the AJ Westford. We could lease it and grab the crop off the field once we'd actually done it. So yeah, I'm going to keep things there, keep this first session. Yeah, so we've done some damage to the crop on both. That's going to be a nasty hit because it needs ploughing. I'm not sure whether our other fields also says the same. 39. No, it doesn't. So it will do when we've. I think if it lets you get away with it, it'll be the first time that you've actually harvested your crop. So luckily, field 33 doesn't need ploughing, but this one does. Yeah. So well, it will anyway. It's a root crop. So yeah, look at the detail. Very, very nice. So yes, we've done a bit of damage over here. It's going to be fun and games with this. We will ask the shop to. Yeah, we've tied that. As happens quite a lot in Poland, we have tied our thing to a tree. Yeah, because with it being a poorer country, theft is quite high, so you've got to protect your things, really. We've not got a proper base of operations. But, yeah, so that's that. Smashing, yeah. Yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.